are going into the game. This will be best out of 3, but we did see 9 o'clock take the win over on Rebels in Paradise. So I gotta ask, what would you do to kind of change up your strategy for Rebels in Paradise to get a game 1 or game 2 over on 9 o'clock?
Well, I think we're going to need to be making sure that we have a plan. It can't just be kills. You have to have a plan for objectives here. You have to be wanting to get a tower, planning to go ahead and get these turtles as well. And then we do see a little bit of that support. This is what I was talking about. They're going to go ahead and try to help out Esmeralda in this top lane because she is kind of outmatched by that Dyroth.
Now we do see the Leomord. He is in the support. He is going to be the roam for 9 o'clock right now. A little bit of a clash.
Yeah, and Akari does go down there by Trust there, so maybe a little bit of a misstep there. We do see more of a clash here. Rebels in Paradise going ahead and chasing after Perimpi, and Perimpi actually might be in a little bit of trouble. Is going to go ahead and activate that flash to go ahead and get away. And a little bit of an exciting opening for them. We do have a 1-0, but like we said, you need to start making those things count. We need to make something out of these kills.
Now, I don't know. Like we said, Leomord's a little too early, but the clash is still going on!
Yeah, Perimpi gets taken down there by Trust. Ken in a little bit of trouble. This get taken down dangerously low. Soda gonna come in and be able to take him out, but the clash is still going on here. Akari gets taken down here, as well as Soda and Aseo are gonna have to disengage from this team fight.
Wow, 3-1, leading in the favor of Rebels in Paradise. You know, this is looking really good for them right now. They just got to maintain that focus. Over on the side of 9 o'clock, you know, it is 0-1 for the Akari over on the Leomord roam. So in order for them to have a solid game, he just has to make sure he doesn't get picked off. Make sure that he is in the situation that is best optimal for his team.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Leomord having a little bit of trouble trying to protect, or trying to actually, fend off a lot of these attacks. We were talking about the macro of Rebels in Paradise and what they need to do. And, I mean, Belmont is the best answer for that as well, as we do know his ability to take objectives, to take turtles, is just immense here. We do see a little bit of engagement here. That lethal counter comes down, but Perimpi is able to steal it away. Misery does come in onto Akari, and he does lose his life for that, but they get a turtle for that.
What a play over on the side of 9 o'clock. Definitely, you know, what they needed right now. They did not want that snowball by Rebels in Paradise, you know, with it being 4-1, but securing that turtle, you know, kind of evening out the gold right now. We do look over on the side of Rebels in Paradise and, you know, a little bit of, oh my goodness, a clash by Soda. Can he get away?
Yeah, he's going to be able to get away. He does use that that Tempest of Blades to go ahead and disengage. We do see a big wide. Leo might be in trouble here.
Oh,
He's
no!
gonna be caught up there. Akari, again, might be in a bad way. Does go ahead and activate that Phantom Steed, but it's not enough, as Locks, Toxie is going to go ahead and be able to clean that up.
Oh, Promise!
Get taken out by that shotgun by Promise, who's sneaking in that bush. Is he going to be able to get away? He is, as Aseo. Oh no, Promise does go down there. Aseo might be in a bad way here, is trying to disengage here. Does activate that Brilliance and is going to be able to. Oh no, is stunned there. Is it going to be enough? He's using that flicker up and cleaned up by Toxie.
What a lead for Rebels in Paradise right now. This is the match they wanted. We might see for the first time in day 2 for NACT a 1-1 in the best out of 3.
Yeah, 8-3, but we talked about this last game. They were able to get up by a decent amount of kills, but not able to translate those kills into objectives. And that is where they need to be putting their focus on, especially because we saw that Ken had a little bit of an issue taking down that turtle, able to get captured or able to get stolen by Perimpi.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not liking the Leomord roam right now. It's not really working in their favor.
I mean, yeah, it's another one of those things. We do see that real world manipulation coming down. The Phantom Steed does get activated, but Akari's not going to be able to. Is he going to be able to get away? He is, finally, but this turtle is going to go ahead and get started by Toxie, while the rest of 9 o'clock is going to be forced to kind of disengage here and be zoned out. Turtle does go over to the side of Rebels in Paradise, and a good pickup for them right now. And they are in a good position, but man, the towers again.
What a play over there by 9 o'clock. You know, making sure they prioritize those objectives, even in a situation like this where it is not working in their favor. They do take the first turret, and Promise taking out Misery as well.
Yeah, but like I was saying, these towers, oh my god, at mid, are they gonna be able to take this one down as well? Paripi with the rotations on there is gonna probably pay for this right now. He does go down. A combination of the lethal counter and the damage from Trust as well does go ahead and close in on that. But man, we're gonna need to start making something happen as far as objectives are concerned, because I don't like how this is spelling for Rebels in Paradise. It's shades of the last match.
Currently looking at Trust 4-1-2, definitely doing what he needs to for Esmeralda, but losing that top, tower is crucial. He has to have a little bit more defense, especially against that Dyrith, who is a very hard counter for him. But a clash over on the bottom side.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and be able to pick up this tower now, and we do see the rest of Rebels in Paradise kind of setting up, maybe to try to take away this purple from Soda, and it doesn't look like Ken was able to pick that up.
And this is a very interesting match. Like I said, right now leaning in the favor of Rebels in Paradise, as they are trying to push in at 9 o'clock, taking advantage of that Leomord roam right now. This is just looking really good for them. They do have an okay lead, not too much though, a little bit even. So I don't know. I feel like you never know with these two teams, but those wild card picks usually don't work in a team's favor.
We do see a little bit of engagement here. Real world manipulation does come down here, but Tempest the Blades and Aseo able to clean up Kagan. And then this mid tower is going to go down by Paripi. Trust and Ken are trying to disengage and are able to, but man, like I said, it's this macro right now as we see the turtle buff coming up. So a great play, great macro by the side of 9 o'clock to go ahead and push in that mid tower and then go ahead and pick up this turtle.
What a play. Look at the gold right now. Despite of everything that's happened, only 1,000 gold difference. But in terms of the clashes and in terms of the objectives, 9 o'clock is just showing really good rotations. They're prioritizing those lanes. We do see that mid lane being pushed in on that first tower, but a clash over on Promise.
Yeah, Promise does get stunned up, and he is going to be in a little bit of trouble here, is not able to get away, but we do see the rest of 9 o'clock coming in with that Tempest of Blades. It's not going to be enough, and oh no, Akari might have put himself into harm's way, is getting slowed, but is going to go ahead and be able to get away on that Phantom Steed.
What a matchup right now. We are seeing Leomord trying to have a little bit of a stronger presence going into almost the 10-minute mark. This is just looking really good, over on the side of 9 o'clock for turrets. But we do see a clash, and Lunox Field able to get the kill over Toxilia.
Yeah, but down at the middle, we do see Akari in a little bit of trouble. Is he going to be able to get taken down? He does get away from mid, as the rest of Rebels in Paradise are going to be forced to kind of rotate.
Yeah, this is like with the Leomord in the roam. It's an aggressive comp.
Yeah, we do see that Brilliance activated as Ken is in chase right now. Soda does come down. Tempest the Blades coming down. Misery's able to... Oh, Misery actually might be caught here. Soda can't decide who he wants to get here. Does get the kill onto Ken. We do see that pitch pulse coming down. He is going to pick up the kill onto Misery as well. Trust in a little bit of trouble here. Toxic does take down. We do see that real world manipulation coming down. A lot of damage coming down onto Akari and Aseo. We do see another tower go down for 9 o'clock, and down goes Aseo on that Linux, but a trade there, as so does Brody.
Look on the bottom side. Look at the push by 9 o'clock, trying to take the inhibitor turret. These guys are very good at split pushing on taking these objectives, but the clash.
Yeah, you do see that Promise goes down there. Paripi might be in a bad way here. Does take down Trust. You might be able to kill him, but he has already won, picking up that kill onto Esmeralda.
This might be one of the most insane matches, insane best of threes we've seen today, just in terms of prioritizing the lanes. You don't expect, especially when the team is winning in, kills 16-11, but in terms of the turrets working in 9 o'clock's favor, the distractions is pivotal. You have to have a little bit more of a map awareness on the side of Rebels in Paradise. Look at the items, though. Look at the items. Look at that. You see, You see the build. You see Beatrix getting a little bit of that damage, that Malefic Roar, the Bladed Despair, Ling over there with the Windtalker Berserker's Fury for additional damage and crit. It's just looking really good. They have a very aggressive composition.
Yeah, even though Brody is ahead right now, I mean, still having trouble being able to like pick off and focus targets in these fights. And it's speaking well for the side of 9 o'clock and their macroing ability on here. Not really countering, but reacting. Once they see that the top lane might be getting pushed in, they're going to go ahead and react right away with a push down at the bottom. But we do see a little bit of engagement down at the bottom as Paripi is going to go ahead and be able to zone out Trust. But now we are setting up. We do have the Lord ready. The entire team, almost the entire team of 9 o'clock sitting here waiting, and does catch Misery. But right now, a little bit of a slow coming out there. We do see a concealed play. Are we going to go ahead and make something happen out of this? And Misery coming in onto Aseo, does catch the stun on there. It's not going to be a Misery taking a heap of damage there. We do see another tower going down at bottom. So the macro still, the map awareness by 9 o'clock to be able to to see these fights and still have that split pushing potential.
This is just insane. Being able to take that bottom inhibitor and securing the Lord on top of that. This is exactly what 9 o'clock wants. But the clash!
Yeah, when you see that real world manipulation come down, but it goes down just as quickly as it went down. Paripi is in the tower.
Oh,
does
no!
get taken down, and Akiri might be in trouble. Aseo ready for his life. A flicker does take him down. So right now, we do have a 4-for-3 trade in favor of Rebels, but that Lord did go to 9 o'clock, so it is coming down here at the bottom lane.
What a clash over there by 9 o'clock. So like you said, it wasn't really worth the trade. Should they have waited for that Lord to kind of take that fight? In terms of gold, it is only a 2K lead. We do see the contest over there on the side of Rebelszinparadise that they are able to take out the Lord. Man, let's just talk about the map awareness right now. Losing that bottom inhibitor turret is crazy. I feel like 9 o'clock is just really good at the distraction plays.
Yeah, able to go ahead, and they're just able to get around the map so fast. And sadly, Rebelszinparadise, I mean, they're winning the team fights because they're sending everyone. They're sending everyone there instead of like being able to have somebody covering these lanes from the pushes, from Paripi, from Soda, even a little bit from Akari as well. So I mean, you win, like I said, you win the fights, but if you're not covering these lanes, I mean, the end game is basically you losing all of these towers.
Exactly what you just said, like the translating kills into objectives. Yeah, you might win in terms of KDA, in terms of getting the clashes, but when you lose those turrets, it's just too costly.
We do have a concealed play coming in there. Might be a little bit of trouble. Real world manipulation coming down. The brilliance has been activated, but Aseo does quickly go down. Soda comes in there. Is he going to be able to make something happen here? He is being chased. Oh, he does activate that Tempest of Blades to be able to get away. We still have 57 seconds left on this Lord. A good pickup by Rebelszinparadise, but like I said, not able to make anything happen there. And we do have up at the top, Paripi pushing that lane.
Now, even if we look at the items in terms for 9 o'clock, they are all damage outside of Leomord. You do got a little bit of that dominant size for that Dire to counter the Esmeralda, but looking on the side of Rebelszinparadise, they got way more defensive items, building those Athena shields for the Lunox, for, you know, the magic damage that she can do to kind of take out those beefier heroes. But it just feels like even in terms of items and clashes, the lanes, the turrets are still being pushed in the favor for 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we do have 12 seconds left on this turtle. We're going to see. I mean, that is probably the biggest problem here right now is the focus on the defense here. I mean, you were ahead. You had the gold for it. But when you're going for defensive items, you're going to have a little bit of problem when you come into these clashes. I mean, right now, we do see a little bit of a toying around here, a little bit of a dance for this turtle. As the macro up at the top, we see Tyroth and Esmeralda kind of battling it out. It's going to be on whoever can go ahead. Look at Tyroth just basically ignoring this Esmeralda to take down this wave, and then he's going to go ahead and probably transfer over to the side of to 9 o'clock here, maybe to get into a better position for this Luminous Lord.
Now, it looks like Rebelszinparadise is trying to prioritize this Luminous Lord. They do not want 9 o'clock to get this over them. They are possibly prepping for a little bit of zonage, but Ballman in the mid lane. Looks like both teams trying to just feed out what the other is going to do. But 9 o'clock going on the offensive position, trying to take that Luminous Lord. We do got Misery going in, possibly a clash.
Yeah, we are waiting a bit. They are trying to bait out that Lord. We do see the rest of them in a good position here. Trust and Paripi are here, but Trust actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. Does get frozen and taken out by Soda. And now we are in a good position here to go ahead and pick up this Lord. We do see Rebels in Paradise trying to still set up, but I'm not sure if this is a fight that they want. We do see that real world manipulation come down, activating that brilliance. Is this the fight they want? It was a bait. They are coming in now. We do see that Tempest of Blades coming down onto Misery. He is going to use it to disengage. Ken, so low, he's going to be taken out by Soda. And down here, we do see Akari onto
Oh
Ken,
my
and
goodness.
Misery might be in trouble here as that, using that roam, using that conceal to get away. That is a one person left in Rebels in Paradise right now. It looks like they're going to go ahead and push. They don't even want the Lord. They have minions here. Misery is not going to be able to stop them. It goes down. The core, 9 o'clock with the victory over Rebels in Paradise, and they are moving to the top 16.
Just when we thought we were going to see a 1-1 game, 2-0 games all day today for day 2 of